Ethereum was created after Bitcoin launched, and it's a layer two. It's a second generation of a cryptocurrency, and there's some aspects to it that are better. It became more efficient to transact on the Ethereum network than it would be on the Bitcoin network. When you hear about the rails of the new finance system, many of those rails are being built on Ethereum. So if we think about the stock market, if we ever have a tokenized stock market where we're buying tokens of a share of stock or a ownership of a stock, that would likely be on Ethereum. So Ethereum stands to really disrupt a lot of the current marketplaces and the technologies they run on, which were developed a long time ago, by the way, on mainframe computers. Now, Ether as an investment has been terrific for the last 5 years, but it's had really, really harsh volatility because it doesn't have the scarcity that Bitcoin has. But more recently, boy, it's really run up. I think people are waking up to the fact that Ethereum may be the big disruptor of a lot of these exchanges. Now, the more transactions that are done on Ether, the greater there'll be a demand on the coin. So that currency will go up for those reasons. But there are a lot of use cases that are being developed on Ether. I'll get into some of those later when I talk about some stocks. So Ether's been a really nice coin. I owned Ether. I started buying it in 2017 along with Bitcoin, but have more recently sold a lot of my Ether and owned just a very tiny bit amount of Ether. I thought that, Bitcoin's a great store of value. Ether wasn't performing the same way as Bitcoin. It was performing a little unpredictable to me, so I decided not to invest in it. But again, recently this has really flourished. I think Tom Lee, one of the big investors, he's really bullish that Ethereum is going to be the great disruptor when it comes to a lot of these financial markets. And over less than a year, this Ethereum is up 173%. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are both speculative investments. An investor isn't going to earn a dividend. You're going to earn a small yield on Ethereum if you stake it. That's great. But we're not going to see financials from these companies or these coins. We're just going to expect that they're going to be worth more over the long haul.